I see that with David in that like he feels like he has to be really judicious in how he spends those and if he should spend those too, right? Like I talk about how before we left, LA and moved to Indianapolis, he had 90 vacation days that he cashed out at the end. 90.
That's
It was
so
like
much.
it was so many. It was the
Three
max you could
months.
like,
Three
yeah.
months. Well, and then if you
And
don't use them, you lose them at some companies, which thankfully they let them roll it over. But
yeah,
yeah, maybe there
his
was a
rolled
max
over.
at a
That was the
certain point, and
max.
he probably
Yep.
started losing them.
Correct. That was the max. And he got paid out for those. But like, think about the time that we could have spent together.
Yes, with like your young family, with this time we don't get back,
Hmm.
it's
It's wild.
okay. Let me rephrase that. Not only with a young family do you not get time back, every single human we don't get these days back. We get to live them each once. Hi, I'm Cheryl Maderos.
And I'm Colleen Hungerford. And this is We're Doing This Right, right? A podcast for the whole woman, mind, body, soul, and business.
It's humor infused, as real as it gets, inspiring, and you'll walk away with real usable tools for life and business.
If you love what you're hearing, please share with a friend, subscribe so you'll never miss an episode, and rate and review whenever you listen.
So find your earbuds, lace up your walking shoes, or cozy up with a beverage of your choice. It's time to dig in.
Yeah.
Like, why are we giving a company and it's different? And we had to have this conversation too. Like, I own my business. My
Right.
businesses that I run are mine. They are my babies.
Right.
So yeah, I might work all the time or every day a little bit, even when we're on vacation, even when I'm supposed to be
Right.
resting. Like, maybe I'm doing that, but like, it's for us. It's all for us. I'm not making
Right.
somebody else rich.
Right.
This is our family business. This is making our family have the things that we need. And I also work doing things that fill my soul. So like,
Right. And I think
I
that's
am
the
being,
difference. Yeah.
yeah, I'm
You're
being filled up where he's like drained and making somebody else rich.
right. And I think that's the biggest difference. And I don't mind, like you said, I don't mind working on vacation if I have to do a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit. But, and I say this all the time, but I just think like it is because it's ours, right? It's mine, and I get to dictate how I do that. And if I don't, then it means X, Y, and Z for me, right? Or if I do, it means X, Y, and Z for me. It means more money. It means more freedom. It means more, whatever it is, more opportunity. And and it's fun. Like
Yeah.
for the most part, I love what I do. And the hard parts are hard sometimes. They're very hard sometimes. And I think we're continuing to work on creating the life and the systems that make those a little bit more tenable. I'm really looking to do this year as much as I can what you do, where I have at least on my listings, I have another agent on my listings with me because that was really huge for me with this big listing that I had this year that was really, really challenging. We're getting to the finish line and I'm like throwing up and in the ER, and my partner, who's the co-list agent, is in Puerto Rico, and she was like, I'll take the call, right? She was on vacation, but she took the call because I was
Unable.
throwing up and in the ER, right?
Right.
So,
You shouldn't have
so
that stress on top of the physical stress that you already have.
right. So, and there was definitely a time where I was like, okay, I just threw up, but let me go sit in the and my kids are all everybody's here, but let me go sit and, in the closet and see if I can take this phone call. And she's like, no, I got it, right? Like it was easier for her to take that call from Puerto Rico than for me to take that call. But I wouldn't have had that if I hadn't had that partner on that deal with me. And I think that's something I'm really, really leaning into is just more,
Support.
not more support, right? You're talking even about travel. Like taking Everett to Italy for his 10th birthday, for his big 10th birthday trip. I'm so excited about it. And planning that trip stressed me out. So I hired a travel planner to do it, right? And yeah, it cost a little bit more money, but like she put together this whole trip that I would have dreamed to put together and would not have had the time to do. Right. And
Right.
so we're always talking about leveraging, but I think that's just something we just continue to work on, continue to revise and evolve as our lives and businesses revise and evolve. So,
Mm-hmm.
what
Well,
are you
and you,
excited about? Well, okay,
uh,
go ahead. But I want to ask you what you're
well,
excited about in 2026.
I was going to just talk more about support because like
Okay, let's do it.
I, I, I feel like I probably look like a kept woman to the folks around me because, well, not kept because I'm working, but like I have, I have transitioned the money that we were using to pay for childcare to add
Mm,
additional support, both personally and professionally in my life. And it has been life giving. Like I
mm,
no longer am like we've talked about for a while, but like I'm not folding the laundry. I'm not doing the grocery shopping. I am not even I did not even put together my Christmas gifts for my clients this year. I outsourced that to our in-person business assistant and it all got out in a timely manner as it was supposed to. And
right,
it was lovely. And I wrote handwritten cards for them because that part is important to come from me. But also
right,
like
right.
I'm also not that great of a gift giver. So like way better to just assign that to someone else that's going to do a better job at it than me. And like just how like life-giving it is to truly like this morning I threw up and my first call was to Summer and I'm like, we have a showing at 9:45. I can't go. Like
Yeah,
you got to just take it. And it's just so easy. And there was a day 2 or 3 weeks ago when I was really sick over Christmas and I had like a non-negotiable day in my brain and like she and I talk every morning and she heard my voice and she's like, "Oh my god." I'm like, "Well, I'm pretty sick." And she's like, "I'm canceling everything. Like stop what you're doing. I'm handling it." And she just took it. And I was like, "Wow, to me this was all non-negotiable, but like having an outside party take a look at it and be like, "Nah, man, those aren't non-negotiable. That's all negotiable. Like you need to be in
yeah,
bed and also nobody wants to catch whatever this funk is that you have, so don't leave the house."
yeah.
Like it's
Oh
just
my God, that's so
so
good.
helpful to have a second set of eyes on things because I guess I'm so hard on myself that I wouldn't let myself off the hook. Where, like,
Right.
if it was you sick or you're in the
Yeah.
hospital, I'd be like, no, man, don't record. I got this today. Or, like, we're
Right.
so much gentler on other people. So to be in a partnership where someone else can help take care of you, like, yeah, man, give that to yourself because it is a
Yeah.
gift. It is
Yeah.
worth whatever percentage you agree to pay them on your deals. It is
No
worth it.
shit. No shit.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah.
I think that's the especially in our especially in real estate when it feels so scarce, it's hard for people to take that leap to
Yeah.
give a piece, right? But the piece you
Yes.
get back if you hire well, the piece you get back if you hire well
And train well and
is
onboard.
and train well. Yep.
Hire Susie to help you.
Is unbelievable, right? Like that is
Mhm.
life-giving. And
Mhm.
that's the important thing to remember when people are taking those leaps in
Right.
that. So
Mhm.
that's
And I
so
really
good.
do like I remember everybody saying when you hire someone like it does make space to bring in more money so that you can pay them because it feels scary. Like if you're going to hire an employee,
Yeah.
not partner, but if you're going to hire an employee and like to know that you need to pay that person every week, week after week, that
Yeah.
is so it's anxiety producing and terrifying. But from experience now, every new person I've added to my life has given me the ability to make more money.
Right.
And I do make more money because of the people
Right.
that I have to help me. So
Right.
I know it's
Right.
scary, but if you're like on the fence, don't wait until it's too late. Like hire before you need it so that you have time to onboard and get someone up to speed when you need it.
Yeah. Yes. I agree. I think a lot of people wait too long for
Hmm.
this and then
Hmm.
they don't and it's a heavy heavy lift to onboard somebody and teach
In the
them all the
midst of
things. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
So, okay,
Okay.
2026. What am I excited about?
Yeah.
Man, I'm manifesting good health.
Yeah. Great. I love that.
Is so much manifesting the good health that we reduced our health insurance benefits. And so,
Okay.
really manifesting the good health.
Okay, good. I like that tangible step towards good health.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. I just am excited to see where my team grows this year.
Hmm.
Just having new agents that are committed and doing it. And I'm putting in place like regular check ins. Like we're going to have every other week,
Mm.
like
Oh
big
my
in
God, I'm doing
person
that too.
meetings.
Yes.
and one's heavily focused on social media production, like putting together your shit. And like, cause it's everybody's goal this year is to be more present on social media. And so one meeting specifically dedicated to like a working session where we're working on that. And then another meeting 2 weeks later, which is our monthly team meeting where we're like, where are we on the big marketing plans for the year and big projects that we're working on for the year and supporting each other as a team and like really leaning into that and holding everybody accountable to that.
Yeah.
And oh, okay, you sent me this. The over functioning. So this was on Instagram. Maybe Susie sent it. There was a whole video on like being an over functioner where like I
Oh,
will assign my husband a task and then can't wait
yes.
for 5 minutes for him to do it. So then I just do it. And she talks about how it's a dopamine hit in the
Susie
moment
sent
to
it
like
to both of
finish it.
us.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, but like actually we're over functioning and it's like creating this burnout. And I am really going to consciously not over function with my team, with my home.
Yeah.
Alex, the other day, it was so timely that Susie sent that because I'm like assigned mail to him this year. Like I no longer get the mail. He gets the mail. And with that comes doing all the shit that comes in the mail, like paying the bills and like handling the bullshit that they deliver to
Yeah.
our door so rudely. And so I was standing at the kitchen counter and the mail was sitting in front of me on the counter. So I just pick it up and I start opening the mail and doing the things with the mail. And he grabs it from me. He's like, "That's not yours anymore." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you."
That's
Like,
good.
I just can't stop. I'm compulsive in my over functioning.
Yeah.
And I'm going to spend a lot of time looking at that and paying attention to that and trying to not do that. Like we have the team members, like it is my responsibility to mentor them, but I have another principal on my team and she's also benefiting financially from these team members. And so she also needs to mentor them. And
Right.
so I'm no longer going to be the only one having these onboarding or mentoring meetings with these agents every week. It's going to be every other week with me and the other team member.
Right.
And everybody's bought in, everybody's happy to do the things that are required of them or asked of them. I just
Right.
have to make the space for them to do that and stop controlling everything and holding everything so tightly that they
It's
have the
hard. It
ability.
was like when somebody was like, "Well, you're a perfectionist, Colleen." I was like, "No, that's not true." But it is. There is perfectionism and like control that goes with that over functioning, right? Because it's like, well, I asked you to do it and you didn't do it in the time that I've made up in my brain to do it or whatever, or you didn't do it how I wanted to do it, or you didn't do it how I think it should be done. And it's hard to not just be like, I'll just do it. It's fine. Like, I'll just do it
It's just easier for
because
me to do it,
it's
but it's
just easier
not.
for me to do it. Well, and it's not easier for the other person to do it like that. Right? Like, and that's the thing that's the hardest part is that, like, if you're going to give something to somebody, like the mail is the great example, it's like you have to allow them to do it. Like, you have to give them the time and space to do it. Now, I think there is something to, and they talk, and what's his name talks about this in Who Not How, is like you have to set up and you don't
Minimum
have,
basic requirement, like whatever it is. What's
correct,
the minimum threshold here on this
correct,
task?
correct. And like when is it due? And like when are those, like have that as an agreement. It's not you having to set it up, but it's you and the other person having the agreement that that's how that, like how it's going to be done. Right.
Right.
And so I think that's the hardest part of like, of that turnover is
Mm-hmm.
like, letting the person just do it.
Mm-hmm. It's really
It's
hard.
really
Really hard.
challenging.
But it's also stupid shit. Like I'm my hands are full doing the kids' hair the other day, and I'm like, "Will you text so and see if they want to meet us out there?" And like 5 minutes goes by, and he hasn't sent the text, and my hands are free now, and so I do it. And he's like, "You just asked me to do that, and then you took it back." And then it's like this learned helplessness that we're pushing
Right.
on these people that are around us, where
Yep.
it's like, "Why would I do it? She's going to ask me to do it, and then 5 minutes she's going to do it herself. So why would I do that?"
Yeah, and I don't know how to get over the agitation of like, well, I like literally just do it. Like I don't know how to get over that agitation of like, well, why didn't you just text them when I asked you to? You know what I
Right.
mean?
Like
Like,
your hands were free at that
I
moment.
see you. Why aren't you just doing it? I
My
think
hands were free.
that's hard, right? Because you're like, okay, now I'm supposed to just wait. But there is a like just like an assessment of like urgency and like importance.
Everything's
And
urgent in my
oh
mind.
my God, I know. You know what? You're so right. Everything is urgent in my mind. And I'm really having to work on that
Okay,
because
well here's a little quick sentence about it. If everything's urgent, nothing's urgent.
I know, and I know analytically all of these things, right? But with this new business that I took on at the end of the year, like it's a media company newsletter, Indie Maven, and we're really excited about it. But it's such a different mind shift than real estate because there are deadlines you have to meet, like publishing deadlines and things like we have to meet, but like none of it's urgent. Like none of this is an emergency. Like none of
Right.
this is like, and all these emails will come in or I'll get assigned. We have a director of operations and she'll assign tasks to everybody. And I mean, I'm talking like she'll assign 30 tasks at a time. And they're like maybe tasks that'll go out through March or something like that, right? But I see them and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta tackle these things immediately. And it's like, nah, man, like chill out. Like
What you need to do is schedule them immediately
they are
and
all
let it go.
scheduled. They all have whatever. Yeah, they all have like dates that are due and whatever. But like, I don't need to like jump every time an email comes in, right? And that's what I have conditioned myself to do in real estate is like every time an email comes in, you jump, right? It could be a client, could be a lead, could be a this, could be a that. You don't know what it's going to be. And that has really created a problem for me, like just
Mhm.
in my life, right? Because then, and in my nervous system, like everything is urgent and is an emergency. And it's like, okay, let's like take a step
Have
back
you
now.
shut off notifications on your email?
Yeah, I don't, but I just check my email constantly. I don't really get
Okay.
notifications. I just constantly check
I
them.
at some point shut notifications off. I moved only work emails over to my Gmail app on my phone, and then personal emails are on my Apple Mail.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I,
I have those
at
separated
some
that way
point,
also. Yeah.
stopped paying attention to email. Like to the
My
point where
God.
like Rachel or Summer will be like, "Well, did you see that email?" And I'm like, "No." Like if it was important, I figured someone would call me or tell me or text
Oh
me
my
about it. I
God.
think because the emails I became so bogged down in email that it was
Yeah,
like I can't find the important ones anymore.
yeah.
There's so many, which I've done some tools around that, but like yeah, no, I've gotten to the point where like I have to be prompted by someone usually about, did you see that email? And I'm like,
Oh
oh,
my
no.
God. You're like, no, I did not. Yeah, I
No.
I don't get notifications on my phone because I would get them I mean, yeah, most of the time my phone is on silent, but I am so sucked to my phone that I'm just constantly checking my email and text all the time. It's like a tick. It's like
Yeah.
a
Oh, it's me opening Instagram without even realizing I've
correct,
opened Instagram.
correct. I'm like, I
Mhm.
don't need to be opening my email. It's January 1st. No one's emailing me today.
Yes, I have like a handful of apps that without even thinking, I'm just like, this is the order I open them in, and then I'm like,
Yeah,
oh my God, what are you doing? And I've set up
yeah.
like time limits on the social media platforms where it's like, oh, it's been 30 minutes, you're done for the day, and then I always just
Oh,
extend it indefinitely. But at least it like gives me like some days it won't be till like 6, and I've only given myself 30 minutes total on social media.
oh wow.
And
Okay.
so sometimes it'll be 6 p.m. and I like just now hit my 30 minutes on social media, but sometimes it's 6:30 a.m.
You're like,
You've hit your maximum.
oh, okay. Maybe I should do that. I should probably do that because I think
It's
I'm
supposed to
on
flat.
it a lot. But also I use it for work so much too. So that's the
Exactly.
tricky part about
Yep.
it. I'm like, I'm
But
on
you
there
can
for
like it
work.
gives you like a 15-minute snooze. Like
Hmm.
like I'm basically like, oh, I want to use it for 15 more minutes today. And then it'll do the same alert again. And so at least you're having like a metric to measure like how much am
Yeah.
I on this today? It's just like a good alert.
Yeah, no, that's really good.
Did
Okay.
you decide
Well,
on any words of intention for the year?
yes, I've got some really good ones.
Okay, let's go.
Audacity is my big word of the year.
Oh,
I love it. I always pick more than one. So audacity, authenticity, and it's another A word actually. Let me go back because I changed that.
Way.
I had a couple different ones. Oh, abundance. Duh.
Oh,
So
yeah.
audacity, authenticity, and abundance. Those are my three words of the year. I proposed audacity to my team as our team word of the year, and I am really excited. Everybody was really excited about that because I just feel like
Good.
we want to go into the year like with the audacity to like ask for more, with the audacity to do more, with the audacity to like want to prove yourself, you know, for some of those agents that are coming up in that are newer and like I really it's very interesting to me. Like I was thinking about this a lot. Like as much as I am very authentic to who I am online, always, whatever, I also know that I'm holding back. And I am like, what would it be like to just be able to like release that last 20%?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like what would it be like to not to really just be fully authentically myself and fully authentically like whatever it is that I want to be or how I want to be or how I want to do my business. Like that to me seems very exciting. And I'm really at a point in my career where I'm really ready to let go of those last little bits of me that are like, what does that person think about this? Or what is that person saying? Or, you know, like, what is that kind of person going to think or whatever? Because I think I've gotten rid of a lot of that, but there's still a little bit of that there.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm like, y'all think I'm super extra, but like, you guys see nothing yet.
Just wait. Wait till you see what this last 20% looks like.
I know, I'm really excited. And I think it comes in lots of different ways. It comes in ways in like how I present myself, how I dress, how I approach my marketing, how, you know, all of those different things. Like I want it to be very authentically uh myself always, but I also just don't want to hold back because I'm afraid, right? Or I'm afraid of what people are going to think. So, I'm excited. I'm excited about
Good.
it. What
Okay,
about you?
mine are because I also didn't pick one. I was like, don't box me into one world.
Don't tell me to
And
do.
I think
Don't tell me what to
more
do.
magnetic,
Ooh, I love that.
deliberate,
Okay, I love it.
and aligned.
Another A word. Love
Hmm.
aligned. I love
Yeah.
it.
And so I made a cute little Canva of them. I printed them. They are in a frame on my nightstand. And then I
Good.
already did my vision board, and that is
Okay.
also framed in my bedroom because that is the one step I always miss is looking at it every day. And so this year I'm doing it different. Although I keep thinking of more things I want to add to it.
Well, and you can. We're doing
Yeah.
vision boarding with my Inspire Her group in
Hmm.
January, and I'm really excited to do that together as an activity. So
Yep.
I
I
think it should
love
be
it.
super fun. But I'm like you. I'm like I'm kind of impatient. Like I kind of want to just do one on my own and
Same.
then do another one. But
Well, then you're available to facilitate more and show
yeah,
examples. So I'm
yeah,
all for
yeah.
it.
I'm all for
Hmm.
it. All right.
Okay,
Well, I think it's
well,
gonna be
it's a
great.
yeah, it's going to be a great 2026 and
Yeah.
we're going to be healthy and audacious and in alignment and authentic and
Yeah.
magnetic and
And
connected
abundant.
and
Yes.
abundant and all the freaking things
Yeah.
and we're going to keep doing it right. So you guys should
Yep.
keep doing it right too.
Yep.
If you have a word of the month, please share it with us. We'll do an Instagram post and encourage you to or not a word of the month, but a word of the year. Encourage you to share it with us.
Yes, the other thing I want to remind our listeners is that we are opening up sponsorship spots for
Mhm.
our podcast this year. So if you or your company or your business or anybody you know is interested in doing some sponsorships with us, we would love to partner with you. So,
Absolutely. And we are launching additional Inspire Her groups nationwide. So if you are a real estate
mhm.
agent who would like to bring Inspire Her to your community, please reach out to us
Yes.
because we are launching and so excited to grow this reach that we have and help everybody grow.
Yeah, grow the herd,
Grow the
right?
herd. Whoop, whoop. Nah. All right, guys, keep doing it
All right,
right.
love you.
Love
Okay,
you.
bye-bye.
Bye.
That's a wrap. Thank you for joining us on this journey of laughter, life, and growth.
And remember, you're not alone on this path to success. We're right here with you every step of the way.
Please remember to hit that subscribe button so so you never miss an episode. And if you found value in today's conversation, we'd be thrilled if you would leave us a review on your favorite platform. Your feedback means the world to us.
And don't forget to share this podcast with your friends, family, and anyone who could use a good laugh and some practical insight into navigating the challenges and triumphs of our minds, body, soul, and business.
Remember, we're doing this right.